Son, 88% of young Koreans say South Korea is hell. Want to leave Korea for other countries. There are now many I Hate Korea websites and even mobile games that ridicule South Korea are flooding the Korean internet. A large family. How large are we talking? Over 3 is considered large. I'm guessing. I agree, it's something that isn't a necessity, but it might affect people mentally more than it ought to. Happiness is often localized, not using an academic term here. What I mean by that is that people will often take a look at what their neighbors have in comparison to themselves, and judge their satisfaction with life based on how much they have compared to others. Tube tells more urban areas, not just Seoul, which have well-developed public transport. Generally public transportation is good. Taxis are incredible cheap. There are car-sharing options, so car. I think you really have to live on the countryside before the investment in a car makes sense. Are they aware of how high taxes are in other countries? Do they realize that Americans have unbelievably high healthcare costs? Do they understand that parents in other countries don't take care of you like a child until you get married? Do they know that most foreigners don't carry designer bags, wear the newest trends, or drive new cars? Do they realize that other societies don't make special exceptions based on unique situations? Can they grasp the concept that being and what it means to pay high taxes, insurance, and rent? What? No chance. I'm a Dutch student, so I will rate both my student house and my parents' house. Student house, no bathtub, no bidet, old tube TV in shared room. God knows how old it is. I don't have a TV in my own. No bidet, tube screen TV, 2 pairs of shoes for 1 year, only 1 car, no car, etc. No car until I was 24, at which point a 1984 Peugeot was given to me as a gift. That was fun when I worked Sundays and there was no bus service due to budget cuts. At least the 2-hour walk to work was decent exercise. Also, I didn't have a cell phone and used dial-up on an older computer to access the internet. I guess this means, bingo, edit, forgot to include my point, which is that life in the USA can look remarkably similar to Hell-Josian. I agree with you and I am near the same. Korea was maybe the poorest country in the world in the 1950s. In the 1960s through 1980 was not even close to being in the same ballpark in terms of brutality compared to the really brutal dictators like Stalin, Mao, Kim Il-sung and Hitler, etc. I call this being spoiled and bratty. Yes, Korea doesn't exactly